In Walmart.
I don't care about that, not a fig. The inner city blacks.
Hello! Welcome to another episode of the Josh Potter Show. 'Tis I, Josh Potter, here with you for another week. Boy, oh boy, if I can pull this one out of my ass. We'll get into it. But first, I have to let you know. Twitter, @J_Potter. Instagram, @Josh_Potter. Threads? Is it even Twitter anymore? I don't know what the hell's going on. But over on those things is where you can follow along and you can find all the links to all my shows coming up. Yes, that's right. Skankfest coming up September 29th through the 1st of October. Then we have SoulJoel's in Pottstown, PA. That's happening October 20th and 21st. And then beyond that, we have December 1st through 3rd. La Jolla Comedy Store, December 22nd and 23rd, over in Tampa Bay at Side Splitters, and we're going to get more shows, trust me. If we don't, I'm going to get mad, and I'm going to make some angry phone calls. But other than that, folks, twitch.tv/Josh_Potter is where you can follow along on there. Patreon.com/The Josh Potter Show. Subscribe, support. I appreciate it a great deal. And today we have a lovely guest because I did not want to do this program alone today.
Hi.
So she came to hang out. It's Sara Weinshenk, everybody, from this bitch, from Shank.
Hi.
She's going to be at the Vulcan Gas Company in Austin, Texas, coming
Next
up on
week. August,
that's right. We're in August.
On August 16th.
16th.
It's going to be so much fun.
Anything else you'd like to mention? Oh, September 3rd. We did our thing at the Nitecap just this past weekend. And we're going to do another one, September 3rd. Post-it show.
A Post-it show where we just riff off the Post-its that are on stage.
And you had one that threw you for a ringer last night.
Yes.
What was it again?
I had Oppenheimer Sex Party.
Oppenheimer Sex Party. How would you handle that one?
I didn't.
What'd you say?
I was like, I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
Sarah was one of the first ones, and there's Post-it notes behind you on the wall with things that the audience writes on them, and you have to take them off the wall. So when Sarah was up there, she was like, Oppenheimer Sex Party? Never seen it. Next one.
Yeah.
So there was, we were nervous.
Everyone was nervous that I overplucked from the Post-it tree. I got lots of sidebar comments about how maybe next time I should just stay in the pocket, Maybe not just keep pulling fruits from the tree.
It seemed dry when I went up there, but they did add new ones.
They replenished.
They replenished them, and unlike money, Post-it notes do grow on trees, quite literally.
They do.
And then we put up the new. So we never run out. But if you want to come and you want to submit something, September 3rd is when we're doing that again. Oppenheimer Sex Party. I haven't seen the film yet. Have any of you all?
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Nope. None of us? Look at us. How about Barbies? We got Barbies here?
Yes, I saw Barbie.
Anyone else?
No.
Barbie's amazing.
Man, oh man. Well, me neither.
I saw Turtles.
How is Turtles?
Turtles? What's Turtles?
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the new Ninja Turtles.
They made another new one?
Yeah, it looks like the Spider-Man, like it's the overly animated. It's fun. It's a good time.
I loved Ninja Turtles as a child. Why didn't I know this happened? Did they make Splinter gay?
No.
I thought I read that.
I don't think
Splinter's
so.
gay now.
Mm-mm.
To which I said, why is Splinter having sex with anybody? He's a rat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a sensei. He should be just more disciplined, I thought. But
Is Splinter gay? Should we Google?
can you Google if Splinter has become gay? I thought, unless it was one of those like troll jobs for the folk who get angry about woke stuff.
Oh.
I thought I read. What does it say?
Paramount claims it's all a big misunderstanding.
So Splinter was doing some gay shit in the new movie, and they were like, he's not gay, though. Misunderstanding? What was he doing?
He just had an anal beat in.
Was he like, Raphael, I'd like to see your penis.
It says here someone like reviewed it and claimed that at the end of the movie that Splinter was seen making out with Scumbag and then professing his love.
Who's Scumbag?
It's a mutant made of a bunch of bugs. It's established as a lady in the movie.
Huh.
Oh, is that her right there?
Mm-hmm.
And
I
Splinter
mean,
makes
Splinter
out with
can
her?
make out with
Yeah.
her.
I
and
don't like
be
Splinter kissing
straight.
things. Splinter doesn't kiss.
Splinter doesn't kiss that. What is that? Is fucking foul.
Who was the
I think if you kiss that, you're just confused.
wasn't there correct me if I'm wrong, from Ninja Turtle lore, who was it like Baxter something or other was a fly man?
I think so. That sounds right. Superfly?
There was like a fly man in Ninja Turtles named Baxter something or other. I could have swore. Let's see. Yes, he was from the video games. He was in all the things. I don't even know why I care. I just thought maybe they... The thing is about the new Ninja Turtles, I didn't want to learn things that weren't in the lore before. I don't want to be that guy. Get off my Ninja Turtle lawn guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought at the very least, maybe Splinter's gay. That's fun.
Splinter being gay is what's up.
Donatello.
Donatello, I need to show you the new shirt I bought.
Donatello, I enjoy your purple colors.
Donatello, let me tell you about this cologne.
Michelangelo, clean up your pizza. He says that to him anyway.
He uses a fork
Turns out
and
he is
knife.
kind of gay. No,
He uses a fork and knife to eat his pizza.
is that the thing?
Splinter.
Oh no!
What are we looking at now? Just trying to find
that.
the magical kiss between Splinter
Yeah, I
and
was
this
just
bug
trying to look.
woman. What the hell? Good golly. Well, who cares? Oppenheimer sex party, though.
Oppenheimer sex party. It's all black and white. And it
I feel like
lasts
that would be
forever.
a sex party. Well, that's a good. Hey, there you go. That's a good one. Where was that yesterday?
I did say it lasts forever.
Oh, you did say that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's such a long movie.
Lots of explosions. And it
I would
lasts.
think though it would be like sex that you'd have like at the end of the world, like if you saw the mushroom cloud. Is that the
You'd
first
be
thing
like,
you do?
put it in my ass.
Yeah, right.
Please put it in my ass. I see a mushroom cloud.
I'm gay like Splinter now. Let's go. I don't care.
Let's go.
No, I just thought it would be like I thought about that though.
Bring out all
When
the
you-
toys. We're gonna die.
Yeah, when you said Oppenheimer sex party, I had it lingering in my brain overnight, thinking about how if there was something like the world is ending, or even like those guys that were in the submarine. I
Yeah.
thought, first thing I thought when I heard they were trapped in there, I was like, well, are they doing it?
They're not doing it. I don't think they were doing it.
No, I don't think so either.
Because it was like families and shit.
Well, that's the thing. Someone brought
I was
that
like,
up. to me.
son, close your eyes. I'm gonna get my
Hey.
dick sucked.
And they were all dudes. So I don't know. I
Well,
mean, which
maybe
is
they're on
fine.
that Splinter tip.
But I thought maybe if like, because that kid was 19 in the sub, and he's like, I would be freaking out if like.
Jacking off.
Turns out
practically.
none of the scenario that we at all depicted in our brains or our imaginations ended up happening with the sub people. They literally just were crunched instantaneously.
What do you mean they were crunched?
They went. Their structure was so deep that the ocean crushed it,
Is that true?
like instantly. They never
Like
were down there without
trash
air.
compactor?
Yeah. I don't know to what size it was compacted to, but yeah, it was. They say with like 0.08 seconds. They didn't even realize they were crushed to death.
So they get under there, bam, crushed.
Yes. And everyone was like, here's our oxygen clock. We're running out of air.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
There was none of that. They were crushed almost
They
instantly.
were already dead?
Yes.
Oh, well, the oxygen clock shit had me fucked up.
So
it
me
was like,
too.
we got 12 hours to get these people out. Ugh, we're not going to do it, are we? Like,
I
it was
thought
all for show.
If I was that 19-year-old and I'm sitting in there and we're just counting down the oxygen, I'm thinking in my head, I never had a blowjob.
Well, maybe this 19-year-old was advanced.
Well,
you know,
I
you
would
don't know
hope
how these
You
kids
know what?
are.
I would hope so.
Maybe he was getting sucked in middle school.
You know?
Some of these kids
I
are
can only hope.
aggressive.
Yeah, that's true. I was a late bloomer, so I think I got a blowjob when I was 17. That was my first one.
I remember hearing that this girl was getting fingered in middle school, and I remember judging her, being like, "What a whore! Who gets fingered at a carnival?" It was
I
at
mean,
a
it
carnival.
Sounds pretty fun to me.
Yeah. Now, what I would give to get fingered at a carnival. Let's do the tilt-a-whirl after mommy comes.
What I wouldn't give to get fingered at a carnival. Fingering's fun.
Well,
You don't agree?
I don't know. I haven't fingered anyone.
Wow. Oh, you don't. Okay.
And
well,
I have fake nails, so now's not the time to try.
I see. I thought you were gonna speak from the recipient.
Oh, of being fingered.
Yeah.
Yeah, being fingered's good if the person knows what they're doing.
Right,
When
if
you
you-
first get fingered, that shit's tragic.
The first time.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
because they don't know. I guarantee. I had no idea. My finger game has advanced as I've matured. For
I had
sure.
like a limp the next day after getting fingered the first time.
a lit because you were walking funny.
Because he did not know
Dicked you down with his fingers. So what was he just like?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Stabbing you.
And I wasn't like, oh, stop. I was
No,
like,
you're
I
like,
was like, oh, I guess this is how it's done.
This is fingering.
I do
I
feel
guess it
his
works.
fingers. Oh my god.
And did that guy get better as you progressed with him, or did he?
Well, then we stopped hooking up, and then we didn't hook up for years, and then we randomly would hook up every once in a while, like every couple of years. It was one of those, and now he's married.
But when you came back years later,
He had improved
okay. I was gonna say if he's just still slinging that same
with those.
like Wolverine.
Yeah, like Edward Scissorhands.
All right. Sports time. Let's get serious.
Yeah,
Enough finger talk.
enough.
Enough of the fingers. Not much going on in the sports world. I'm sure you're distraught over that. But
I am.
it's, preseason football camp is going on. We're about to get Hard Knocks, which is going to yield some fun things. Aaron Rodgers is on Hard Knocks this year, so it should be pretty interesting. Although, you know what they're not doing on Hard Knocks this year?
What?
They're not cutting players on the show.
What the fuck? How could they not do that on Hard Knocks?
I know.
I don't know what Hard Knocks is.
Hard Knocks is a reality show about training camp, and usually what they do is, because it is one of the harsh realities of training camp, is where you have to do roster cuts. The roster is at 103 people. Then you have to cut it down to 52, and you have different steps. So there's stages that you make it through. And one of the things that they would show was they would bring in guys, and they'd sit them down, and they'd say, we're going to let you go. And the guys would be like, they'd cry, or some of them would be like,
We love to see that.
Well, yeah, it's part of the drama.
Some emotions.
It's part of the business.
It's part of the show, sweetie. What do you think? I want to watch people get cut.
Exactly. And so what they've done, though, is they've taken this element away from the show because the Jets were like, it's inhumane. You know how I know they're going to get 6 wins this year? Because of that queefy shit right there. Get ready, Jets fans. I can't wait till you have 6 wins. 6 wins. I'm calling it right now. I'm planting my flag for the New York Jets.
That was me planting the flag.
So not much going on in sports. There you go. I liked it.
Okay. Good.
Oh my god, I got so scared someone was coming in the door. I thought one of the Jets players was coming in the door. Fuck me up. This one was sent in by Amber Rizzo to joshpottershow@gmail.com. That's where you can send in all your roach reportings. Let me know. I mean, you played softball, yeah?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for a little bit.
No, the other person.
No, I don't know why. Because I don't identify as someone who played softball, but I was catcher and pitcher.
Well, you were catcher, so this is involving the catcher here. Let's see what happens.
I like the clothes.
You like the clothes?
I like the extra special equipment.
And performing well
That's
in front
right.
of 65 people here. Pretty good stuff. Oh, God, right
Ow.
off the roast beef sandwich.
That's no way that they really
Exactly
said
like
that.
she's hurt, but you have no idea what that pain's like.
In the
You got a big
vagina?
old cock hanging down there with 2 balls. And she's going to walk that off just fine. That happens to us. Guys like us, well, our kids are coming out with 14 legs, black eyeballs, and we're going to have to name them Jeff.
Wait, is that
That's
real?
No, that's not real. That's Bob Menery doing
They
that.
said the
That's-
roast beef
Right in the
sandwich.
roast beef.
Yeah. I
sandwich.
didn't know that audio was on there. I just thought it was interesting to see a woman get drilled in that area and then just be like, hey, how's it going? Like they didn't even. She's smiling after that.
If you hit me in the pussy, I'm leaving.
No.
When the clit gets involved, I clock out.
Yeah, but it's not as debilitating.
I don't know.
It's still not fun, though.
Well, sure, getting hit with an anywhere, but it's like if you have balls hanging down there, that went right up into her undercarriage. You can't relate, I understand.
I mean,
But
Yeah, I mean, I've been hit like that before. I've caught. You get a little stitch mark from the softball. Stays there for a bit. It's like a temporary tattoo.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Battle wounds no one gets to see.
Of course. But she gets right up.
Why don't
afterwards.
women
She
have
shakes it right off.
cups?
I don't think. Well, they do. They got the diva cups like we were talking about earlier.
No,
Pop
like
one of those in.
like
You're
we
talking
need,
like a jock strap.
a pussy protector.
Yeah.
I agree. It should
Pussy
be.
protector.
You should have
Yeah.
your clits protected at the very least. I mean,
A clit case.
what if it ruins the clit
Shark
case?
Tank that right
Yeah.
now.
Well, have you ever been playing sports and all of a sudden an
get
errant ball or puck comes right at your clit? Now, most people, they think, who cares, right? It's not a penis. Who cares about your clit getting hit? Well, I'll tell you, as a lady, it hurts. That's me giving the pitch as you.
Yeah, thank you.
What is that?
Shark Tank.
I think like some people wear these in softball and like first and third base, and I'm just imagining you take out like a little face shield for your clit. And you
It
just put
makes sense to wear things in the
A
hot
little
corners.
something.
Yeah, you do need, like, it would be neat to have your clit behind a cage like that.
Yeah. I want my clit behind a cage in everyday life all
The
the
clit
time.
cage? Yeah, and in fact, women would just start wearing it everywhere.
Sorry, I got my cage on. So it's not happening tonight.
Yeah, unless you're going to get through this cage. All of a sudden, it's fucking Ocean's 11 to have sex with you. Mm-hmm. I'm like fucking Catherine Zeta-Jones through the laser beams.
I got my cage on, so I'm pretty much game for anything.
I'm out of commission tonight. Cage is on.
The clit cage.
Oh boy, that was funny. Well, let's get into the news. Thank goodness for all the news stories sent in to joshpottershow@gmail.com, because the sports is light. Like I said, that was it. We're looking at softball. We're talking about Leslie, whatever the hell.
Lisa Leslie from the Sparks.
My bad.
Retired
Legend of the sport.
Yes.
So now we're into the news, and Luke Rutz. Hats off to Luke Rutz. We're going to find out if any of them are phony, though, because Luke Rutz has a bit of a
bad history.
He has had a couple of phony stories sneak through, but so far, from what I see, we're looking pretty good here. The first one is about an officer of the law.
Ooh.
They've been charged for tasing somebody.
Okay.
While scuffling with a suspected shoplifter in late May, Vancouver Police Department officer Andrea Mendoza allegedly pulled a man's pants down and threatened to charge a taser onto his exposed penis. That's where the penis came in. I knew it was in there somewhere. She did not pull down his penis. She pulled his pants down and was threatening to charge a taser onto his exposed penis. The man had already said he was done resisting it at that point. Yeah, once the penis has the cold taser on it, you're probably like, I'm done resisting, you know?
I mean, it seems very aggressive.
Yeah, to put it there is something else. Body camera footage shows that he was stopping his resisting once she threatened him again and held the taser against his skin for 24 seconds. The incident has landed Mendoza in court. Gross misdemeanors are punishable up to $5,000 in fine and less than a year in prison. That seems like not a hardy crime. Do we have the video of her?
We do. We have some tasing footage.
Ooh, I can't wait. Show me that beautiful tasing footage. That delicious tasing footage.
Yummy. Oh, shit.
So he already has a taser in him, right?
Yeah, she tased him in the back there.
Knock it up or I'll do it in your nuts.
No.
Oh, what a bitch.
That's where we have some issues.
That one. Knock it off or
Holy
I'll
hell.
do it in your nuts.
What a nightmare. She just got cheated on like the day before, and she's like, I can't wait to tase some balls today. I'm going to take it out on whoever. I mean, she had it so like she was putting it on the guy and tasing him. I've had that taser where they shoot you with it.
You've been tased?
The little barbs.
Yes, I got shot in the back with one. It was for a radio thing. A cop did it to me. It was like
Did
I
it
signed
hurt?
a thing. Oh yeah.
It did?
It was my debut on the radio. I was 16 years old.
That's how you debuted on the radio?
Yeah, and I got a job because I didn't swear when I got hit with it.
Where you're like, golly!
I went, oh, fuck! And never completed it.
Really?
Because I was too busy going.
Does it hurt so bad?
It hurt. I felt like I got struck by lightning, and I had to go home afterwards. But yeah, see how they have the
They have
needles?
little barbs in them. So
Yeah,
they,
the
like,
needles
stick
go
in
into your back,
skin.
and then they can just keep lighting you up if they really want to. But what she did was she kept them inside the gun, and she just could charge it every couple of seconds, so she would get a, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
She
I'll
did
do
it to
your
him.
balls
No, I'm gonna do your fucking nuts.
That was crazy.
Keep going, keep going.
Knock it off or I'll do it in your nuts.
Pause it. We're gonna need that as a button.
Yeah, that needs to be a button. Knock it off or I'll do it in your nuts.
Yeah, she gets real
I'm gonna
aggressive there.
do it in your nuts.
Your nuts.
Holy shit! Keep going.
I will do it.
I'm done. I promise, I'm done.
I'm done. You have it at my nuts.
With the nuts.
I promise, I'm done.
Knock it off.
I will.
He seems pretty knocking it off at this point.
So when I say
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. It'd be hilarious if they're just both sitting there like. And then she just goes. Like I'm waiting for her just to light his nuts up right now.
She's a sicko. This
Yeah.
lady's sick.
Go back a little bit. This is juicy. I think this is kind of hot. Is she like cupping his balls right now?
She's a dominatrix.
Does she have them like in her hand where they're like, she's like, I'll do
I
it.
think you can kind of see when she like grabs the pants. And
That's
rips
his
them
butt,
down a
right?
it off or I'll do it in your nuts.
bit. Right there. See, yep.
She's like, yeah. Pause.
Yep.
She's like, I'll do it. What if it got really sexual? She's like, I'll do it on your hard cock.
Oh no.
Stop before I put this on your throbbing cock.
Your throbbing cock.
It could get hot. Let's keep going.
I will do it.
I'm done. I promise, I'm done.
Yeah, I will tase you with the
I
nuts.
promise, I'm done.
Knock it off.
I will. I promise, I'm done.
So when I say you roll the over.
I will.
Now.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ooh, let's see it. Oh, she's got it up his ass now.
You do exactly what I say when I say. No, you're past that, man. I said I will. Yeah, your other hand you're putting the small in your back. I can't breathe my Your other hand, put it in the small of your back. I'll take care of it. Put it in the small of your back and do it now.
You're gonna get it in the nuts. He's not doing it. He's gonna get it in the nuts.
I have anxiety. I
You
think
have
it's
anxiety?
the Red Bull mixed with the tasing. I'm like, my heart's like.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of fun for you? This is a woman with a taser on a.
Girl power.
I don't know who this man is, but it doesn't seem like it's a innocent black man in this occasion where he's getting beat up by the cops, you know?
We love a Barbie that's not afraid to throw down.
This Barbie will tase you in the nuts.
I mean, the report didn't even mention that she threw in a surprise little like butthole flash right there. Like she pressed it up against.
She
his
did
cheek.
put
She
it
really-
up his ass
it
there
was-
for
it
a
was
second. She's
between
like, now
cheeks.
maybe that's how she was going to get to the nuts, through the ass,
no.
like by way of the gooch.
She knew all the routes.
Now, if you have an option, are you taking the tase in the balls, the butt, or the shaft?
I think in the butt would kind of feel nice.
What if you come?
I-
You get tased in the butt
I'm just like,
and then
I came. Oops.
does
I mean,
something
that's.
to
Do you
your
think
prostate.
Yeah.
It ruins you for life, and that's the only way you can ever do
It's
it.
like, have you ever sat on an N64 rumble pack?
What? No.
Well, take a time machine back to 97 and give that a whirl.
An N64 Rumble Pack? What is that?
Forget about it.
I can't.
It's a video game thing where
oh, you said N64.
N64, yeah, the rumble pack. Remember, it was like when you'd be playing a game. Now controllers naturally vibrate.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I have this at my house right now.
But before, they didn't naturally vibrate controllers, like when something was going on. So that the rumble pack, you put that in, and now it's like when I get shot, it goes. Gzz.
Gzz.
And I remember, I forget how old I was, but I remember coming across a rumble pack that wouldn't stop rumbling.
No.
Oh no.
So as a teenage boy, I used its extra rumbling to my advantage.
No.
And don't you dare out there say you didn't do anything like that with your rumble packs.
Do you think that there's a whole slew of millennial men who came from their rumble pack?
I think I am of the age where we all masturbated with our N64 rumble packs.
Really?
I think so. I don't want to
Did you
think I'm an
guys?
outlier.
I have an N64
PlayStation 2
home
controller.
right now. that
Yeah,
I
they're
play.
younger than me.
PlayStation 2? Does that one rumble?
Oh, it rumbles.
Yeah, now they make controllers all rumble.
Does
yeah.
the rumble make you come as a man?
It feels good.
Feels nice.
Oh, so it's like a vibrator, but like,
Yeah,
does a vibrator feel good as a man?
sure.
Really?
Yeah, you put a vibrator on my penis, so I'm going to think
Really?
it's kind of fun, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
You never, well, there's like cock rings that vibrate.
Yeah, cock ring.
Same
yeah.
thing. It's vibrating.
That's true, but I thought
a
that was
smaller
more
rumble
for
pack.
me than for them. Well, I'm learning something.
It's for everyone.
Dude, vibrations. Everyone likes vibrators.
I bet there's ladies out there who put a rumble pack up their cooch a couple times, or
Yeah,
at least
sound
rub their
off in the
clit.
comments below.
yeah. If you're a lady out there who rubbed a rumble pack on your clit, let me know. So there's nothing left in that video, yeah?
No, it's just that.
But
It's
yeah,
funny, it was-
I'd rather get tased in my ass than my balls.
The best part is it was uploaded by the city of Vancouver, U.S.
I
Yeah, they
like
wanted
that.
to show this Barbie will tase your balls. Keep going. Let's see if
Tased
there's
in the
anything left to
taint.
it.
That's what it should be called, not call for service. This
I'm gonna help you.
Oh, there's the rumble pack right there. Beep, beep. Oh, she looks like she's still going to do it, because I think she does it, yeah?
If she tases him after he's cuffed,
He's like, will you please still tase my balls?
Now, as a woman, this is where your clit cage could save you.
yes.
In combat?
Yeah.
I'm going to tase you in your clit cage.
Can you up that medical to code 3? I've got early 20s black male.
Oh, he is black. My bad. Sorry, glad we cleared that up. Speaking of black, woman in blackface terrorizes Target worker. This is from Luke Rutz. Now, this one makes me nervous because we have something like blackface. The woman in the story could be a troll to Target because she went up and asked where the Pride section was
What?
at Target. You know, they got a Pride section.
But look at the blackface. It looks like chocolate frosting.
Oh, my Lord.
That's not even.
Are we sure she's blackface and not just having a mud mask?
Yeah. It looks like she's doing mud mask.
She left the spa too soon.
She's like, well, might as well make a Target run. A white woman who painted her face black terrorized staff in Target and demanded to know where the Pride section was.
No.
Ursilia Campbell stormed into the store in Aurora, Colorado, and made her way to an employee who explained to her that Pride Month was over. We don't have any more pro-LGBTQ clothes because Pride Month is over, you dumb bitch. Target's back to hetero.
She's like, what, do you have anything for those of us who like to eat pussy? What is happening? I need some rainbow flags.
Which aisle are your clit cages in? She then claimed the LGBT community had taken over the American flag forever before walking out. Okay, well, so she was a troll. Everyone's going in there making viral videos. Where's your gay clothes?
But
like,
what's
oh.
on her face? Is that like chocolate frosting?
Well,
it
let's
looks like
find
she
out.
literally put her face in a cake.
Because after she had this storming out, she later went to a nearby Starbucks where she complained about being fired from her post office job. Well, I don't see why that would happen. How did she even work at a post office? I just feel like that's like a government thing. They need a background check and whatnot. A trespassing warning was recently issued about her, which told her former colleagues to call the police and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service if she was seen on the premises. Her outburst in Target was filmed by shocked customers and posted on social media. In the video, a woman is heard calling her a horrible person, and she responds, "You're a horrible person." A person recording then says, "You're literally doing blackface in the middle of the store." Campbell defended herself by saying, "Lester Holt did whiteface, and nobody said shit."
Oh, no. You
In
can't
reference-
defend blackface.
I would have been like, "This is my treatment for
This
my
is
skin."
chocolate. And she just licks it off.
After she has this discussion about blackface, where she referenced the news anchor dressing up as Scottish singer Susan Boyle for Halloween. Lester Holt did that? What? Lester Holt was like, "I'm going to be Susan Boyle for Halloween, so I'm going to whiteface it." I mean, did he put on a fat suit too? Susan Boyle was an incredibly obese woman, wasn't she?
I mean, like, that's such a weird thing to choose to be.
And she's like, he's like, everyone's like, "What the hell are you doing, Lester?" He's like, Susan Boyle. Duh.
Look.
What did Susan Boyle sing?
Wait, is that him?
No.
Yeah.
That he kind of looks like Susan Boyle. And he's like, "I'm Lester Holt." What's her song? Anyone know off the top of their head?
I Dream a Dream.
I dream a dream. It's from Les Mis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she sang that shit. And everyone was like closing their eyes. They're like, "It's so beautiful." And then they opened up. They're like, "I can't believe this beautiful sounds coming from this horrific looking woman." That's what the whole thing with Susan Boyle was, remember?
Susan Boyle, yeah.
That's what they were all, everyone was supposed to be like, "Wow, this fat ugly lady can sing so beautifully." That was what we were all supposed to be like.
The
psyched
beast
about.
can hold a tune.
Yeah. They were all like, "You'll never guess what this horrific looking person can do." That was the whole thing with her.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Wow."
I mean, look, he looks like Suzanne Boyle.
He does look like Susan. I didn't know he
Is
did
it
that.
Susan
That's
or
actually pretty
Susan?
good.
I mean,
Is that considered whiteface? I guess.
it's not
He looks
not
like a
whiteface.
microwaved Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
I bet he went in there and said, "Give me the Mrs. Doubtfire thing," and then, I mean, hell, I wonder if Susan Boyle went blackface if she could do Lester Holt.
That'd be amazing if she looked exactly like him.
This Halloween.
This woman, back in Target, she quickly moves on and shouts, "Where's the Pride section? I need to know," at an employee who explains Pride Month is over. "I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever." "No? I was wrong?" And then she said, "I don't shop at Target, I just take pictures."
No.
Campbell then asked the person recording to post the video on her Facebook page and claimed her friends love it before the clip ended. So can we watch the clip? Is there a clip? Can we see this psycho? I think I know how she talks already.
"You're literally doing blackface."
Yeah. Thank me later.
In the middle of the
Thank
floor.
me
Lester
later.
Holt did whiteface. Nobody said shit. Where's your pride section? I need to know.
We're past.
Oh, I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever. No?
I love women like that. Target's like a fucking lightning rod for psychopaths to go in there and be like, "How dare they take my Target away?"
The gays have commanded my
Yeah.
Target.
They're because they were up in arms about that, and they were up in arms about like they have trans bathing suits. Yeah. And really, it was just like, and in fact, there were women who were shopping and they came across the like bathing suits that were supposedly trans bathing suits, and they were like, "These actually just cover my labia properly." You know?
Yeah, because, you know, they're making these bathing suits for very thin labiated people.
Yeah, I was
Skins?
noticing there were women complaining about the bathing suit thing, and I was wondering, is this a new thing, or has this been going on since the dawn of time?
It's the dawn of time, sweetie.
Where labias it's a tough racket. I mean, do they have a number where you go like, "I'm a number 6 labia"?
No.
When you go in and you get fitted for a thing?
My labia is a 3. What's up? I got that small, skimpy labia.
I'm going to need a C cup and a 3 labia.
They should.
They got to do some sort of gauging. I mean, otherwise some women are coming out the
No,
sides.
they just
you know?
make them like this, so like half your labia is sticking out from the bathing
And you're
suit.
tucking in all the time.
It's a weird situation.
It must be.
It's hard, okay?
And so that's why when they made the trans bathing suits or whatever the case may be, there were women who were like, this actually like is actually appropriate. But really it was to
No.
cover like a penis.
A trans bathing suit?
Yeah, there wasn't. It was just more material.
I want to see what a trans bathing suit looks like.
They had them at Target forever. Go pull them up.
What do you mean? How did you know this?
Nah, it was all the
Oh,
all
tuck
the
friendly.
Tuck friendly.
all
But
the
that
right
could
wing
just be
lunatics
for
were
the labia
excited.
too.
That's what I was saying. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's tuck
I get
friendly
what
for
you're saying.
everybody. Really, at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
universal.
I tuck, you tuck, we all tuck.
If they're like, oh, men are going to need to wear bathing suits, let's start making them right.
It would be really embarrassing if I bought that bathing suit and I didn't have to tuck. I'm like, I'm all there. And I was like, what?
Hilarious.
So this woman, I loved her. She was exciting. I mean, that video was something else.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say what the contents of her face was made out of. I did not find that.
I was thinking like a Duncan Hines frosting.
What if it's just actual shit? She just rubbed feces all over her stupid face. What's that?
This is it. This was the tuck friendly construction. It's
Oh,
just
that's the
extra
tag
crotch
on there?
coverage, Yeah.
Yeah,
I was trying
it's-
to see what actually like show the swimsuit, but it's just showing this.
It's just
so, yeah.
more material. Who gives
I have
a
the
shit?
pansexual flag. Is that what that is?
Where? The rainbow?
I don't know. The all-encompassing one.
This is what that lady was looking for. Is this flag?
Where's your pride section? They did have it like it is kind of cheap though that Target only rolls out the pride stuff during Pride Month.
Yeah, don't you think trans need bathing suits when all year round?
Yeah, right. Well, I think they still sell those, but they were talking more about the like because there were things with rainbows and like they say pride and like whatever else, like the way that Target sells Rolling Stones shirts.
Yeah.
So it was just another like kind of money grab for Pride Month. I'm sure they donate a portion of the proceeds to some sort of charity, but
They have a rainbow cake. They're like, this is gay. You like this?
yeah, that's like, hey, rainbow stuff. Huh? Come on by, gays. That's what they want. They're like marketing. It's so that my mom probably did do this. My mom every 4th of July or like Memorial Day or something will go to Old Navy and buy like that holidays in the year like shirt. I bet she would go buy like Target has Pride stuff. And then she'd go in there and buy it all up. It's just Pride time.
It's Pride time.
She'd love it. Well, speaking of the flag, because that woman did say that the Pride flag has made our American flag cease to exist. Yeah, it's gone forever. In this case, there was an American flag used to stab someone at a Sonic.
No, out of all places.
Our favorite place, Sonic. We have a lot of things happen at a Sonic. Recently we had, cocaine was found in a hot dog.
Was I here on that episode?
You might have been, actually.
Sounds very familiar because I've always wanted to go to a Sonic.
And get cocaine with your hot dog.
Yep.
You do want to go to a Sonic?
I've never been.
Do you like hot dogs?
Do they have hot dogs at Sonic? I thought that was like
Oh,
a
yeah,
Wiener
for
Schnitzel
sure.
thing.
Well, it is,
I mean,
but they
there
have
too.
Sonic.
Well, actually, I don't know what else they have at Sonic.
They have milkshakes.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Can I look at the menu?
I guess we're not
Great
going to
slushies.
Sonic.
What about burgers?
Yeah, I would have a burger over a hot dog.
What about a milkshake?
Yeah, I feel like they're known for their drinks, right? Let's see what's going on in the drink game at Sonic. They should probably
lot.
pay for this.
The slushies is what's up.
The slush.
I've actually never been to a
blue
Sonic
coconut.
myself.
Really?
Field trip someday.
Do they have them here?
Yes.
Because I remember there was one that came to Buffalo and everyone lost their minds.
I don't know about like up here in LA. I know there was one when I was down in Oceanside that I would go to.
Well, we did
It's like
find a
a old
soup
relic.
plantation, right, Alex?
Oh,
You
yeah.
found-
Was
Where'd you
that
find
live?
that?
San Clarita.
All right,
a
so
soup
that's
plantation. That feels like it shouldn't be allowed.
well, that's what we discussed. I said,
Oh, plantation.
soup plantation. They're doing it because
Red Bull slushies.
the P in plantation. They go S-O-U-P plantation. I said you could do that S-O-U-P lanet.
You could just be Soup City.
Soup City. I like that.
You know?
That's sexy.
You're
Come
welcome.
on down to Soup City.
Yeah.
American flag stabbing at Sonic. An Oklahoma man is accused of thrusting a flagpole through another man's head at a Sonic, according to Tulsa police. I wonder where the last Sonic was. I want to say it was someplace also Tulsa-y. Officers responded to a call about a stabbing at a restaurant on the city's south side at about 7:30 p.m. on August 2nd, but arrived to find a victim with a large American flag lodged in his skull. Well, he's just a patriotic sort, isn't he? Having the flag coming out. Are you looking up the other story?
Yeah, this one was in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque? That's the same thing. Tulsa, Albuquerque.
Same shit.
Yeah, they all blend together after a little while. Witnesses told police they saw a man identified as Clinton Collins charge at the victim and stab him with a flagpole through his head. Do we have a picture of this? I mean, I want to see this.
I looked. We couldn't find one.
Oh, damn.
I know.
That's what he gets, Collins said. Witnesses told police he deserved it. Collins was taken into custody.
He got the last slushy.
I wonder what he did to deserve it. It took longer to help the victim, whose injuries put firefighters in a delicate predicament because they didn't want the flag to touch the ground. What was the... We have to fold the triangle properly, so it's going to take a second to get it out of your head.
This guy looks like he would drive a flagpole through someone's skull.
Yeah, he looks like he saw the American flag and is like, I'm going to do this one with old glory.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
I'm in the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Like I'm Mel Gibson in fucking The Patriot or something.
Yes.
And I run with it. Sawed off bottom of the flag. Yeah, so I don't know what the delicate situation was. Just pull it out, if you ask me. The pole entered the victim's head beneath his jaw and exited the other side of his head near his right temple. So that means it went under here.
Impaled. Is
and
that the
came
word?
out here. Impaled, yeah.
Impaled.
So it was all. So he's just like this.
That's like a Halloween.
And he's like, hey, you're a grand old flag. Get this guy in a parade. But that's what I want to know, if he's like talking to the firefighters. He's like, hey, and they're like, yeah, no, careful, the wind's blowing this way, you want to turn your head. The pole entered, like I said. The American flag was still attached to the pole at the time. Due to the size of the pole, firefighters had to cut part of it off.
Oh, hell to the no.
For the victim to fit into the ambulance.
No.
I would hope they'd cut it off. That's a lot of weight. They just let the guy walk around with a full-on flagpole. They're like, oh, I guess we could cut part of it off.
That is a
We got to get him in the ambulance. What's up?
You're having a bad day.
I would say so.
If you're at a Sonic and you get a flag driven through your skull.
Miraculously, the victim will survive his injuries, but he will likely lose an eye.
He's going to survive, though?
Yeah, that's crazy that he only lost an eye. I lost an eye. I didn't even have a flag shoved through my fucking head, you know? I just lost one because God said he wanted it or something. This guy gets a whole pole shoved through his head. That's all he loses is an eye? I thought he'd lose part of his brain or something.
He can never enjoy Sonic again, though.
I don't know, Kenny. Maybe next time you go, you're like, well, this is better than last time when I got that flag shoved through my fucking head. Right? They just didn't get my hot dog right.
Yeah, I'd go back.
Collins was arrested on a charge of maiming after a former conviction of a felony, according to police. It doesn't say what the guy did.
Yeah, I was trying to find the motive. How do you get that angry at someone?
He deserved it, evidently. I wonder if it's the thing. He got the last slushy.
Yeah, he got the last Red Bull slush.
They
That's
got
what they
Red
have.
Bull
They have
ones?
Red Bull slush. I took a peek when we were looking at the menu.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Sonic and have a mukbang.
That sounds fun. Well, let's keep it moving, shall we?
Yep.
This is coming to us by way of Hannah. And it says an update on... all I put was an update on this guy. Because I couldn't remember his name. I kept calling him Nigel Rickenbottom. But we talked about this guy on a past episode. And his name is what again?
I think his real name, when he was in the U.S. the first time, was Nicholas Alaverdian.
Alaverdian.
Or sometimes they put up Nicholas Rossi.
And so this man fled the United States after supposedly murdering or allegedly murdering a person.
No, I think he faked his death
Or
after being
yes.
convicted on rape charges.
The rape, that's what it was. The rape.
He faked his death and then went to the UK.
I thought he killed somebody.
Rape will make anyone fake their death.
So this man faked his death and then he moved to the UK and he's pretending to be this other person. And and people are like, "Hey, you're that guy that raped that girl or whatever." And he's like, "I am not Nicholas Alvarian." Look at him right here. He pretends he's like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A normal family, but thanks to the media, our lives have been interrupted. And we'd like privacy, and I would like
privacy
to go back to being a normal husband. But I can't, because I can't breathe, I can't walk. People say that's an act. Let me try to stand up. Let me try to stand up.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
What about the wife? Please.
Yeah. She's such
Now,
a ride or die.
Do you remember when we used to? This is what I made the staff move the TV closer because it used to be further away, and I thought that woman was hot. I go, look, how does he meet this hot woman?
No.
And then I got closer to it, and I go, oh my,
No.
oh my,
No.
move the TV closer. It's been many of an instance in which I have a mistaken identity, where I assume a woman is attractive when she's very much not. What's that say?
No, I was just looking up who his wife was.
Oh, I don't want to see any more of that lady. That bruiser.
That was intense. He
So-
seemed like he was faking it.
Well, yes. So, I mean, and it was like a whole thing on Dateline, correct?
Mhm.
And so now we have an update. Hannah goes, weren't you talking about this guy? So the wanted man, known in Scotland as Nicholas Rossi, has fought his return since being arrested back in December of 21 at Glasgow Hospital, where he was being treated for COVID-19. He repeatedly appeared in court and several television interviews in a wheelchair using oxygen and speaking in a British accent. He insisted he was an Irish orphan named Arthur Knight, who had never set foot on American soil. But the judge in Edinburgh had previously dismissed the fugitive's claims of mistaken identity as implausible and fanciful after the man said he had been framed by authorities who tattooed him and oh boy, that's a word. Oh God, what is it? Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously?
What do you think?
Surreptitiously.
I don't even know what it means.
I'm trying to find out where you were.
Surreptitiously. Yeah. Surreptitiously. I don't know what the fuck surreptitiously means.
At a rapid pace, took his fingerprints while he was in a coma so they could connect him to Rossi. I conclude that he is as dishonest and deceitful as he is evasive and manipulative. These unfortunate facets of his character have undoubtedly complicated and extended what is an untimely, straightforward case. So what is the update here as we move forward? This is just giving me background. Rossi fired 6 lawyers in Scotland, and he tried unsuccessfully to dismiss his latest attorney, Mungo Bovey. That's a tough name.
And this is my attorney, Mungo.
Law under too.
That sounds, yeah. My lawyer, Mungo.
I'm meeting with Mungo. I'll let you know.
We're going to meet with Mungo and find out our best course of action. Oh, my Lord. So Mungo, he argued that extraditing Rossi would be a flagrant breach of his human rights. So they're trying to get him extradited back here to Utah. In a video link from jail, the man known in the UK courts as Rossi was doubled over and claimed to be sick. He did not answer when asked if he was Rossi. So he was all like, I'm so weak, I cannot answer, in court.
Dude, he's...
The way you saw him.
Look at him. He looks pretty... okay there.
Oh, you think so? I think he looks pretty worse for wear.
I think he's laying it on thick.
At the same time, you're like, man, this guy.
Imagine like the confidence to pull that off.
It is
what
wild.
he used to look like before he faked his death.
Right, he looked like an emo. He was like, tonight's the night. Like he.
That's
was
what
like,
he looked like when he raped someone?
Yes. Now, not like that.
Ugh.
Nightmare fuel.
And now he's fat.
And then he just gained weight and grew a beard and was like, "No, I'm British.
I'm British now. I
can't
British."
walk.
What was the word that he used? He's like
Privacy.
Privacy. Yeah. I don't even think really British people say that. Former Rhode Island State Representative Brian Coogan said he had grown to like Alaverian so much when he worked as a teenage page in the State House that he considered adopting him at one point. But a family court judge talked him out of it. I thought they were the same people for a second. Remember that representative? Brian Coogan? We talked about him. I was like, isn't he the guy? Alaverian or whatever?
I'm confused.
I don't
know if I remember him.
That's what I was thinking. It was this representative, and he was like another one of his identities or whatever.
I feel like you might be confusing that with the representative who claimed that he was a woman.
They all blend together, folks, after a while. All these representatives posing as women. We have a woman in blackface in Target screaming about the flag. Psychiatrists who examined him found no signs of acute mental illness, and a doctor questioned his need for a wheelchair, saying his legs were strong and athletic. Dr. Barbara Mundwile said she had seen video of him kicking a prison officer in the face.
No.
I need privacy. Kicks a guy in the face.
Privacy.
So thank you for that update, Hannah, though I don't know much has been updated. They're trying to extradite him, that's, I think. But I do believe that was the case all along, and they're just finding that it's more difficult than they would have bargained for, I'd imagine. Well, here's a good way to wrap things up. Oh boy, I thought this was the story. And this is another one coming to us by way of Luke Rutz, sending so many things in this week. Woman films dog. Do you want to fill in the blank?
Having sex with her.
Well, you read it on the TV.
Oh. Was it?
I thought you were going to guess. I wanted you to guess.
I thought that I was just like, we were breaking up the assignment. I was like, you're like, I'll read half, then you read the next half. I was like, sure, why not?
No, I wanted you to guess, but you saw it already. You spoiled it.
Yes.
A Tennessee woman has been charged with multiple disturbing offenses, including downloading child pornography and recording her dog engaging in sexual acts with her. So not even, because I was going to say, when I first read the headline, I didn't go all the way to with her. I just saw recording her dog having sexual acts. I said, is that a crime? Because dogs hump couches, they hump legs. If you get that on film, am I holding some...
Bestiality.
I mean, is that what that is?
Hell no.
If two dogs fuck and I get it on film, am I a beastophile or whatever?
Yes, you're a beastophile.
Is that what they call them?
I don't know what they call them.
But then it said with her, and I go, oh, well, that's most certainly bestiality.
I mean, how does that even work?
Well, I think we can find out. I think I can venture to guess probably how it works, too. I'm going to assume the typical, peanut butter and a tongue situation.
Oh, you think that? You don't think that her... Well, because when I hear sex, I'm like,
you
is
thought
the dog's
she
penis penetrating her
she was
vagina?
Red Rocket, and she was getting fucked by the dog.
Oh my God, Red Rocket.
I don't know
That
that's
just took
possible.
it to another place, Josh.
Where?
A grocer place. I forgot about the Red Rocket thing. I wasn't visualizing a dog
But that's
boner.
what you pictured.
Because you just brought up a Red Rocket.
No. Before I said that, though, you were picturing the woman fucking the dog.
I know, but for some reason I wasn't picturing the dick to be hard. I don't know why.
Red Rocket. I don't know. Tennessee woman, blah, blah, blah. Okay, recording her dog engaging in sexual acts. See, sexual acts with her. That's oral, probably, I'm going to assume. Stephanie Weir, 33, was arrested on Tuesday after the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reported her alleged offenses to the Memphis police. According to the NCMES, or MEC, whatever information, Stephanie had child porn stored on her online cloud account. You don't put child porn in the cloud, people. I mean, what are we doing?
That is...
You don't put regular porn in the cloud.
Look at her.
Oof.
Yikes.
Yay. The TV's close enough for me to see that one, I'll tell you that.
Can we actually back it up?
Can we push the TV back a little bit? So, after obtaining a search warrant, the police discovered the distressing images and video showing her engaging in inappropriate acts with her pet dog. What if she was like, no, it's not kitty porn. I'm fucking my dog in the videos.
but like,
No. You think, you guys, you're here because of kitty porn? No. It's just me fucking my dog.
guys, nothing to worry about. I just put a little peanut butter on my clit.
I mean, that's what I'm going to guess happened here. They don't describe, unfortunately, what happened in the video. Your face just now, you're like, what am I doing here? After obtaining a search warrant, the police discovered the distressing images. Yes, okay. Weir reportedly admitted to the crimes and is currently held on custody on a $200,000 bond. Now, the person that stabbed the man in the face with the flag, he was only facing like 5 G's and a year in prison. This woman...
Well, because the child porn.
That'll
get you.
Not just the dog getting a little action.
No.
Based on her confession, Weir is now facing charges that include sexual exploitation of a minor, criminal offense against animals.
Well, wait, sexual exploitation of a minor.
Yeah, that's probably the worst of it. They're like, and some dog stuff. Because she got criminal offense against animals, especially aggravated exploitation of a minor and aggravated unlawful photography of a minor. The complaint. So this is about child porn, essentially. They just threw the headline in there. She has sex with dog and films it to
get us curious.
Those clicks.
To get those clicks.
They're like child porn or fucking your dog. Fucking your dog.
What's gonna get the action here? Let's not bury the lead. Let's put the fucking dog up in the headline.
Yeah, let's say she filmed the dog.
Waka waka. Yeah. And there was a litany of child pornography. Police soon started acting on the notification. The investigation into Stephanie Weir was launched based on the image flagged by some sort of software that the police have, evidently. Synchronos. Have you heard of this?
I can find the porn, the children porn.
I wonder if it can. I always thought about that job because there is a guy that has to then go through all the USB things, all the computers.
And you're seeing some weird shit.
And they have to just go home and just be like, I'm a dad.
How was work? It was good.
Oh, just another day. Oh, Larry, he's a real card. We're going to go see the Mets play later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's like, I looked at 7,000 images of child pornography today. I would be a mess. I would be distraught.
But it's also like, is it just pornography, or you're also seeing this bitch's like photos of her breakfasts?
Well, that's the thing. You gotta siphon through the rest of it as well.
And anyone who's having their dog eat their pussy probably has some weird photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know?
She's screen grabbing all kinds of weird shit on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably, I mean, what's her house smell like?
Not good.
So, finally, they found a video that appears to show Weir engaging in a sexual act with her own pet dog. Do tell, what is it? During questioning while in custody, the 33-year-old confessed to law enforcement that she had used her phone to contact specific groups on social media and search for child porn. All right, they go, and the dog, and then they really get away from that. Additionally, she reportedly admitted to storing the explicit material on her cloud account, which is, what are you doing? She confessed to using her phone to take a nude picture of a toddler, which she intended to send to another person. That's weird.
That's all
this is weird.
No, I mean, I know that's the understatement of a lifetime. I'm like, but here's what's weird to me is like, because like every now and then do you see like parents sharing photos of their like children like in a pool or something, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Is that child porn?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure that the parent doesn't intend for it to be, but like,
it is.
Weirdos are gonna make.
You can't post naked photos of your kids online.
I don't understand doing that. The logic of that is so beyond. I'm like, I'll see like a picture of any child, and I'm like, you're just like, I don't know. It's so fucked up to me to put your kid online like that.
Yeah.
So it's like they're all like licking their chops. If you're a pedophile, just get Instagram.
They already have it.
I'm just saying.
Lots of pedophiles on Instagram.
That's true. That's the statement of the day.
And Facebook.
And TikTok.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Oh,
why are they on Facebook? There's no kids left on there.
I don't know.
They still have family to keep in touch with.
That's where they meet up. That's where the pedophiles meet up.
They stay in touch with their granny. Ugh. After being confronted with the video of her engaging in the act with her pet, we were reportedly confessed to recording that disturbing video as well. She was like, "Oh, you found that too?" Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Well, you got me for the kid stuff, so I might as well confess to the dog. Police said that the charges are quite serious, and if proven guilty, she could end up spending many, many years in jail, and I sure as fuck hope she does, frankly. But yeah, no, that was sad that they didn't talk about the dog more. Sorry, I pushed 2 buttons at once.
It's okay.
So thank you, Sarah. Sorry to leave you with a disturbing child pornography story.
That's okay. I hope the dog got adopted by someone who doesn't make it like her pussy.
Well, if you adopt that dog, chances are it's going to have some wild habits you got to break.
It's like...
This comes over, it's like, oh, off. We're trying to break her of that.
No pussy licking. Down.
No pussy licking.
Down. What did I tell you?
Down. Off. So tell everyone where they can find you.
At Princess Shank. Also, Josh is on this episode of Shank that also dropped today, so go watch that after you're done watching this. And I am coming to Austin, Texas next week. That's August 16th. I am headlining at Vulcan Gas Co. We got Jamar Neighbors opening, so it's going to be a really fun show. And I'm doing spots next week at Mothership, so if you're in Texas, find your girl at Princess Shank. I post everything up there. Also, September 3rd, we're coming to Nitecap, Potter and I, for our post-it show. And you could find me every Wednesday on Shank and every Monday on this bitch.
And you can find me here on the old Josh Potter Show every Wednesday. Thank you so much for rating, reviewing, subscribing, liking, all those things. JoshPotterShow@gmail.com is where you can send things in. You know, like this story about the woman with the dog and the litany of child pornography, evidently. I thought it was all about a dog. Turns out it's not. I should read these before I bring them in here. Nevertheless, thank you for submitting. Luke Rutz, banner day for you. Thank you to Hannah and to Amber Rizzo and so many more who sent things in this week. Make sure you go over to Twitter at J_Potter, Instagram at Josh_Potter. There you'll find links to all the tickets where you can see me live. Skankfest coming up September 29th. Pottstown, PA, going to SoulJoel's on October 20th and 21st. December, we've got La Jolla Comedy Store. We've got Tampa Bay Side Splitters. So keep your eyes and ears peeled to all that. And I'm going to have more dates announced very soon. In the meantime, twitch.tv/Josh_Potter, patreon.com/The Josh Potter Show. And we will see you next Wednesday right here on The Josh Potter Show. Goodbye.
Bye.